Namaskar and pranams, dear children. Hope you're all doing great. Today, I'll be talking on a very important topic, self-strength, or we can say the power of the mind. Through the process of accepting one's state and condition and the will to move on, one gains self-strength. How many of us actually accept the way we are? A lot of times, one will see people do not accept themselves and are always complaining on how life can be better rather than focusing on one's strength. Let me narrate a beautiful, true, inspiring story of Kiran Kanojia. Kiran Kanojia belonged to a poor household in Faridabad. She excelled at academics and was soon working at Infosys in Hyderabad as a test engineer. While returning from her 25th birthday celebration with her parents, she was pushed off a train by robbers trying to steal her bag, and her left leg was crushed, leading to its amputation. 6 months after the incident, she returned to Hyderabad and enrolled herself in the Dakshin Rehabilitation Center (DRC) to regain control of her life. It was here that she tried on a prosthetic leg. In 2014, Kanojia attempted the Hyderabad Airtel Marathon and won her first medal. And after that, there was no looking back. She is also known as India's Blade Runner. Kiran could have lived in the past and lamented about what had happened, but she chose the path of acceptance and self-strength to regain her life back. Another example, an inspiring story of Major D.P. Singh, a retired officer of the Indian Army. He is a Kargil war veteran and is known as India's first Blade Runner. After his amputation, he gradually started running using a prosthetic limb and has run in 26 half marathon in the running career. Here is another example of self-strength, Paulmi Patel. 12-year-old Paulmi Patel could have never foreseen that her family's traditional summer vacation to Hyderabad in 2001 could change her life forever. That year, a terrible accident left her with 75 to 80% burns and an amputated arm. Paulmi was shattered, but not so much that she could give up on life. With her parents as her ultimate pillars of support, this fighter took the reins of her life into her own hands, literally. 16 years and 45 surgeries later, Paulmi is perhaps one of the most resilient and strongest persons you will ever meet. She now runs her family business, which deals with heavy machinery, and is happily married to her childhood sweetheart. In her own words, Paulmi said, "There were two choices, either give up and drown myself in self-pity, or make peace with the situation and face it with a smile." She said, "I started seeing everything as an opportunity rather than an hindrance, and that's what made the difference for Paulmi." The next example of self-acceptance and carrying forward is that of Dr. Stephen William Hawking. We all are aware of him and we all have seen him in television. He was the most prolific scientist in quantum physics and has given the world an insight to his mind and has taught us that mind is the most powerful object that one possesses. Stephen William Hawking was an English theoretical physicist, cosmologist and an author. In 1963, Hawking was diagnosed with an early onset, slow progressing form of motor neuron disease that gradually over the decades paralyzed him. Gradually, he lost his speech, but that was no hindrance to his quest for truth and science. After the loss of his speech, he communicated through a speech generating device, initially through use of a handheld switch and eventually by using a single cheek muscle. He lost complete control of his muscle and could not even walk or move in any way. Even then, till his death, he continued to write books on quantum physics and propounded theories on black hole. This is an exemplary example of acceptance. He accepted his condition, but he did not let his condition deter him from his ideas and goals and used the power of his mind to forge ahead. So children, the first step is to accept oneself wholeheartedly. You always have two choices. First one is to feel defeated by the condition that has befallen, or the second is to accept the condition and forge ahead with whatever means that you have at your disposal. Take feedback from your parents, any teacher who knows you well. Ask which areas one you can improve on. Discuss your strengths with them and discuss the opportunities which one can see, and ask them if they can spot any opportunity for you. Maximize your potential and be the best version of yourself. So children, the key is not to focus on the past, rather focus on the now. Accept and move forward with strength. Wishing you all a strengthful time, happy time, a wonderful time ahead. Jai Hind and Jai Ho.